Dear computer students of class 6, I, Sir Indrajit, will be discussing another new chapter, that is chapter 6, Scratch Programming Introduction to Game Creation. Now, this Scratch you have studied in the lower classes also. I think in class 5, 4 and 5 we have studied this Scratch, where I have seen many students are creating small games with the help of this Scratch programming. Now, but in this chapter we are going to study, in since we are in class 6, so we are going to study more in detail about the Scratch programming. Now, the Scratch is a visual programming language developed to create animations, games, art, stories, etc. It provides various tools, different options, set of options are there, different scripts are there, costumes are there, sounds, different options are there, which helps us to do this such kind of work. Okay. Now, if you open the Sketch programming, you will see various different types of options are there, which are very helpful in our programming or for creating small kind of games. We have this red button, then the green flag, clips, costumes, sounds. Under scripts we have again all these move steps, 10 move, turn 15 degrees, turn left. So you have the different options are there, goldfish 2, goldfish 3, goldfish 1. So different options are there. So through that you can create different types of Scratch games, which are very helpful, and it is quite interesting. And I have seen many students in the computer lab selecting these different options carefully, all this like move steps, turn, then point in a direction, point towards. So these different options are very helpful while doing any kind of Scratch programming. Very interesting games can be done with the help of this different. So you have different sprites are there. So like sprite 1, sprite 2, sprite 3, sprite 4. Then you can select a nice backdrop, and finally it seems that okay, you can have a look, or you can create a very interesting games for yourself. Okay, so here also you see, if you are opening different costumes, color like motion, looks, sounds, events, control, sensing, operators, variables, my blocks, all these different options are there. So where you can have this, you can create it on the right side and have a preview. Look at the preview on the left side. Okay, you observe it very carefully. Here also like similar types of pictures are there, where you can make it more attractive and colorful. Have a look at it. I'll go back also one slide. Okay, here also observe it, then one more back slide I am going it. Okay, so this seems to be quite interesting. Okay, okay, just have look at these different kinds of windows, which makes our animation more attractive and colorful. Okay, dear students, so like this, so nicely you have the different options are there, where you can fill it up, select of your own kind to do various kinds of work. Okay, but you have to select the options very nicely and properly. Okay, so now we are coming to the actual part. So Scratch is a visual programming language where language developed to create animation, games, arts, storage, etc. It provides various tools such as paint, editor, sound editor, etc., for creating different objects like interactive stories, visualization, and informational text. Scratch is used as a means of teaching the fundamentals of computer programming in schools and can be easily used by the students, teachers, and parents. The animation programmings are made using Scratch and are used for both educational and entertainment purposes. Okay. Now, if you are opening MS, this one, so as Scratch, so there are different components are there. So first is like stage, sprite, script area, blocks, block palettes, and backdrop. So all these different options are there, where the detailed definitions of each are given, which are very very helpful, and many questions are set from this part. Okay, so like stage, it is like a platform. Sprite, it is like the cursor, or like in MS Word. So here the sprite, then the sprite area, it is the space at the lower pane of the sprite editor window. It displays a lost info. Okay, then blocks refers to a list of effects that can be added to an object, like motion, looks, sound, pen, control, etc. Block palettes. So each block contains a list of commands. The set of commands under each, they are called. Okay, next is coming as the backdrop. So backdrop is like a background color. Now the next is coming as adding a backdrop, means adding a background in your stage. Okay, so select and click the icon from the list of backdrops. A backdrop library window will be displayed. So select the best category, whichever the backdrop you feel is relevant. You select that one, and that will be highlighted in the middle of the screen. So here you see different sets of backdrops are there. You can use it of your own choice. Okay. Okay, so we come to the end of this today's work. But one thing, dear students, make sure you complete your copy work of chapter 1, 2, and 3, because in a particular day you have to submit your computer copies. So make sure whatever the questions answers I have done, or I have discussed, make sure you write it and submit your copies on time for correction, because it will carry marks. Okay, thank you.